there, beauty queens. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about my favorite makeup brushes. I think this video is very vital and very important to my channel. It should have been done, but I'm going to do it today. So I have different types of brushes. I guess I will start with one of my first favorite brushes that I ever purchased, and that is the Sonia Kashuk all-purpose brush. So this is like a domed fluffy brush. There's a little bit of makeup right here. I've had this brush for about 3 to 4 years, as long as, maybe a little bit longer than this channel. And man, this brush is amazing. You can use it for foundation. I normally always just use it for blush or highlighter is normally what I use it for, but it's very fluffy. It's very soft. It has not shed, not one hair has shed out of this brush. It is synthetic hairs. All of the brushes are synthetic hairs, so there's no real animal hairs or anything or of the brushes that I have. So yes, this is the all-purpose. I believe they still sell this because I was in Target maybe a couple months ago and I just was interested to know if they still had these, and I saw one. It wasn't like a lot of them, so I'm assuming that they still sell them, being that I saw one. But yeah, Sonia Kashuk is typically sold at Target, so you can find Sonia Kashuk brushes at Target, or you can go online and you can find them online. So this one is just the all-purpose Sonia Kashuk brush. It doesn't have a number, so that's literally the name of it. I will link all of these brushes or the websites where you can find them. I will link either the brushes individually if they don't come in sets, or the sets below if you guys want to check them out. So the next brush I want to talk about is a brush that I've used today, so it's dirty. This is the A08. Let me start that over. It's the A08. It sounds like I said A08, but it's the A08 Studio High Def brush. F1 is the number of it. This is a dome. This is not a dome brush. It's a flat top brush, and I use this for foundation. This brush is absolutely everything, and this brush is so inexpensive. It was $1, and I used it for my foundation today. As I said in a previous video when it was in my favorites, I just don't understand how this brush can be so cheap and work so well and clean so well and not fall apart. I love this brush. I ordered this brush from shopmissa.com, so you can find A08 Studio products on shopmissa.com. This brush is so amazing. I use this brush probably twice a week for my foundation if my other foundation brushes are dirty, because out of all of the brushes that I have the most of is foundation brushes, because I hate cleaning my brushes. So yeah, I just always buy foundation brushes no matter what. But this is like absolutely my newest favorite. I love this brush to death. I'm going to make sure I link this below as well. So the next brushes that I want to talk about is the BH Cosmetics brush set, or a BH Cosmetics brush set. This particular brush set is called the Rose Metal brush set, and man, oh man, I did a review on this. If you have not checked out the review, I will link any reviews of these brushes that I have below as well. And it's getting a lot of good play, so go check it out, and it's a really good review. These brushes are so gorgeous. Like, not only are they gorgeous, but they work. This one right here I use for foundation. This one is clean. I just cleaned some of these brushes. Some of these brushes are clean and some of them are not, but this one is clean. This one is number 1 in the set, so the brushes do have numbers on them. I didn't notice that in the review that I did, but they do have numbers, so the numbers does mean something within that set. So this is number 1. I use this for foundation. This fluffy dome brush I use in my crease. This is number 7, and then this number 8 I use to pack on my eyeshadow. The past 2 videos I've used these brush sets for all of the makeup that I've done for the past 2 videos. So yeah, I absolutely love these brushes, and it's 11 piece. So there are more brushes that come in there, but I didn't want to bring all of the brushes. But the whole set is awesome. This particular brush is like the flat top, I guess you could, not flat top, it's just a flat brush. It's the number 3, and I use, this is dirty, I use this for like highlighter or packing on concealer for highlighting on my face. So yes, I love this brush as well. Like, this set is an amazing set, and it's so freaking affordable. I'm not even kidding you. BH Cosmetics is not paying me to say this. So affordable. So go check out my review and go check these brushes out. I'm gonna link them below as well. These next few brushes are from a set as well. So these brushes are from Sonia Kashuk holiday. I can't remember the exact holiday, but when I first purchased them, I thought that they were only for that particular year for the holiday, but they actually they come out every year, so you can purchase these pretty much every year. I saw them this past year in the store, and then I think I saw them a year before that, and I've had these for a couple of years. So this is a part of their holiday set, and not for sure what the name is. I think it's called Starlight something. I will try to find it and then link it below, but I do have a review on these as well, so check these out. But I absolutely love these brushes. I think it was like 6 to 8 brushes within that, and they were all face brushes. And so I love this one for doing foundation. Literally, it will take you about 2 minutes to do your foundation with this brush, because it's so big and fluffy, and you do one side of your face within like a minute, and then another side in like another minute. This is like the biggest foundation brush that I have. I don't have a huge face, so I love that. I use that for that. And then this one I use for like highlighting or contouring, this angled brush. It's more dense. Obviously it's dense, so it's really good for contouring, and this part for like contouring if you want to contour, and then this part for like highlighting. I love this brush so much. And then this one I use for blush. Most of the time I've used it for highlighting as well. I just love these brushes. This one shedded a little bit, but these other ones, the ones that are more dense, don't shed at all. And I've cleaned them several times, and I've had them several times. These brushes are like so gorgeous. They're not only gorgeous, they actually work. That's the amazing thing about them. And they weren't that expensive. I think it was like $30 something for all of them, but I feel like it was worth it, given that they're just so beautiful. Like, look at them. They're beautiful. Like, they're not coming loose. The ferrules are still tacked. They're not shedding. Hair is not falling everywhere. They're absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love these brushes to death. These make your vanity or whatever, wherever you have your makeup, they make them look really nice, and they really work. So the last brush I want to talk about is old, and it's a little tatted, but it does work, and I still use it. This is a Jessep brush. I ordered these off of eBay. They came in a set. I don't really have the set anymore, and when I did purchase them, they were like it was like 3 or 4 years ago when I purchased them. But I love this brush. It's very dense. I typically use this to set my makeup when I put my deep dark MAC mineralized skin finish on my face. When I actually set my makeup, this is what I've been using, and this is dirty because I use it for that. But it's a little tatted of a brush, but it works. I've cleaned it several times. It's starting to peel a little bit, but it works, and I absolutely love it. And if I didn't put this in my favorite brushes, I would be lying to you guys, because I literally use this at least once or twice a week. Like, even when I don't put on makeup and I just want to use the powder to just like give me even coverage, maybe like under my eyes, because that's like, I have dark circles under my eyes, so that sometimes that's the only thing that I want to cover. I don't have to like put full makeup on unless I really want to, but when I just want to have like an easy everyday look and just even out my skin, all I have to do is just pat some stuff around my eyes, and then I'm good to go, and just put something on my lips and I'm done. So yeah, this is the brush that I use. Alright, we're down to the last thing. The last thing I want to talk about is not a brush, but it's a part of the whole brush applying makeup process. This is a beauty sponge, and this is a A08, I believe, Studio Beauty sponge. I'm looking because I'm trying to think. make sure. But yeah, that's what it is. I ordered it from shopmissa.com, and I use this every time I put on makeup, full coverage makeup at least. I use this with my concealer when I'm trying to use that for a highlighter, and just to blend everything out. You can also use these for foundation as well too, because it just takes away all of the fine lines and stuff when you put on your makeup, and it just makes it a lot easier. It just not makes it easier, but it cuts down the time, and it just blends everything out, because you don't want to have lines, and you don't want to tell where you contoured and where you started putting certain stuff at. You want it to look effortless, and you want it to be blended, and this is the perfect thing to do that. Like, honestly, you don't even need a brush to put on foundation. If you have at least 2 of these, you can use this for foundation. You can use your fingers to apply stuff on your eyes, and you can use another sponge to like highlight your face, and you will be, for the most part, good. So yeah, I have to put this in here because every time I wear full coverage makeup, I always use this, whether it's for to put on my foundation, which I normally don't use it to put on my foundation, but I definitely use it to highlight when I'm trying to like highlight certain parts. And that concludes this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like it and share. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. Hit your bell notifications to make sure that you get all of the notifications when I'm uploading something. I really appreciate you guys for the support and the love, and welcome to all of the new subscribers. I appreciate you for subscribing, and I'm honestly grateful and thankful, and I hope that you continually to support and follow my channel. So again, thank you so much. Check out the description below for all of the details for the items that were mentioned in this video, as well as social links as well. So thank you guys, and check me out in my next video.